What is up, YouTube, man? We're back with our second video ever. Gonna be riding to class today. I'm already a little bit late. I got my backpack on, but we got the CBR out. It's a beautiful day in February. It is 62 and sunny. Man, we're that close to spring. We're getting even closer to summer. It's gonna be a crazy year, and I'm so excited to be back on my CBR, man. I did a few little mods, cosmetic. If you want to consider carbon a non-cosmetic mod, you can. But to me, it's cosmetic. I'm not getting more rideability out of it. I think it looks cool. But I want to show you guys. It's a little dirty. We just took it to the wash. So we haven't done too much to it. Just sprayed it down a little bit. I got to really get in there with some rags, but it was pretty dirty. There was really bad, skid marks all throughout here from my previous fender. I'll get into that in a second. Yeah, man, let me show you some of the carbon. So we have, obviously, the POV carbon. I got a little spot right here. I'm going to see if I can buff that out at some point. If you can see that, like right here. I'm going to see if I can buff that out. It looks like it should be able to be buffed out. But that's my favorite piece of carbon. That's the piece of carbon I wanted the most. I got a killer deal on all this. I'll tell you about that in a second. But I got this tail light cover. This little piece. A little scratch here. I'm going to see if that can buff out. See if that can buff out. We'll see what we can do with it. But then honestly, my favorite part, because if you know about these stock CBR1000RR fenders, they're tiny. It doesn't cover enough. So there will be a bunch, and I mean a bunch of dirt leaving a skid mark all throughout there. And honestly, it just makes me mad. So I got a long carbon fiber one off Facebook. I negotiated with the guy. Got all that carbon for $225. It's got some marks. Had to get it shipped. But I'm really happy with it. I'm happy I got such a good deal. But we gotta head to class, and I will tell you a little bit more about my bike and the carbon and why I love everything about it. So let's head out. Alright, man. Well, I'm headed to class right now. The last video was on my Grom. If you've seen that, you know I am not ready to wheelie this thing. So don't expect no wheelies out of me right now. But one day we'll get there. We'll be hitting some wheelies. I still do fast boy stuff. So there will be a lot of that. You can see the carbon right here, and I love the look of carbon. I thought about getting forged, but this deal popped up on Facebook for me to get this for a super good price. But if you don't know about these bikes, they're the CBR1000RR Fireblade, and I know the Fireblade you see online is a RRR SP. This is an SP, but every single CBR1000RR is actually a Fireblade. My other sport bike that I used to have was an 04 Gixxer. The biggest thing I wanted out of a sport bike is the digital dash. I think the digital dash is so clean, dude. I think the digital dash is a must-have for me now, unless it's a track bike, of course, because then I'll get something older. I'm very big on aesthetics, and that's really why I wanted this carbon. I think it'll look great in pictures, especially when we're about to get on the highway like this. Pull right there, dude. Haven't hit a pull on this thing in a while. I'm gonna make a video soon talking about the things I love, the things I hate, but honestly, for the most part, I love this bike. It is my baby. I wouldn't give it up for anything. Being a RRR, let's not discuss that, because I would give it up for a RRR. Let's be real. I think, in my opinion, if you're gonna start on a 1000, this is a good bike to have. It has so much of the technology you need. It's super easy to work on. It's a Honda. It's reliable. As long as you change the oil and stuff, man, it's gonna be reliable. Oh, and one thing, the quick shifter in the auto blip. Watch this. Ooh, you can't tell me that's not the slickest thing you've ever heard. It is butter smooth, man. I can't wait to talk about that in another video. But right now we gotta head to class. If you didn't know, and you want a little introduction to me, I'm an exercise science major at the University of Kansas. I live in, around Kansas City. I'm not going to say exactly what city I live in, but I live around Kansas City, and so I travel to Kansas City's campus around here. When I can on a nice ass day like this, you know, I'm gonna take it to class if I can. I'm very big into health, and I love going about becoming better at things I love, especially motorcycles. And I feel like, especially with fitness, a lot of people undermine how important your fitness is on a motorcycle. Because I didn't start riding motorcycles until I was about 19, and I didn't start riding like super sport bikes until I was about 21. And if you know anything about riding these bikes, man, you know your back is going to hurt, especially at the beginning. Your back is going to be hurting like no other, and that's something I've been working on for myself because I have personal injuries in my lower back. So that's kind of put some dampening on some of my progress, especially on the bike, is that pain in my lower back. So being an exercise science major, it's something I know how to work on, and I can kind of experiment on myself and make myself better at riding motorcycles, and I can ride them for longer. I think that's really cool, and I want to be able to share some of that. I plan on making videos like that. And when I went to Phoenix, I did tortilla flats. Let me tell you, man, that killed my legs, because you're so heavy on your legs. And so I noticed this is something I need to work on. This is something I can improve on, and I know how to improve it with it. And so I've been talking to my professor about it a little bit, telling about my issues, like where I lack in my muscles, what I want to improve on, and he's helped me with it. Having that fitness journey to where I can identify my own body and I can identify issues I have and that I want to work on, it's really cool, man, and I want to be able to share that with you guys. I want to be able to share my knowledge of becoming a better motorcycle rider in the physical aspect, not the physics and, you know, the leaning, and, you know, that comes with experience. That comes with seat time. You're not going to get all that anywhere except for seat time and maybe coaching, probably coaching, but seat time and stuff. But if you can make yourself more physically fit, improve how long you can ride, how muscular you are, how well you can really drive your shoulder down into that corner, I think all that helps, and it especially helps me in that aspect. I think if you're riding a motorcycle and you're not taking care of your body, you're neglecting yourself, kind of. You're not letting yourself become the best version of yourself that you can be. I think that's something super cool, and that's what I'm driving for. I want to one day be able to coach other motorcycle riders, other athletes in general, and look at their body, look at their goals, and look at what they want to improve on, and be able to help them through that. If somebody came to me and they're like, man, my legs hurt, my knees hurt, and I went to the track, my knees hurt more than anything, more than my back. I'm like, okay, so we need to do some things that will improve your knees, flexibility, your knee strength. Something good for that is that I've been working on myself is leg extensions. If you're not doing leg extensions for your knee, you gotta do them. And stretching. Stretching is the most important part, and I feel like a lot of people neglect that part especially. I know so many people that stretch before every single ride, and honestly it helps them a lot. It becomes more flexible. So that's what I'm working towards in school especially, and that's why I wanted to make this vlog. I was like, it's a nice day, I have something I want to talk about. I should talk about this in a vlog and make it a YouTube video while I'm going to class. So I think that's something super special to me, and it's something I want to talk about more. This is pretty much my plans for the future, especially on YouTube. Really, with my life in general, it's something I think holds very dear to myself. I'm in the gym a lot. I'm currently cutting so I can beat my friend in a road race. Like, that's cool. Like, my friend, he's, you know, skinny as a toothpick. Love you. You know who you are. So that dude weighs like 160. He's like 6'1", 160. I'm like, I have no chance. I weigh 190 right now. In my head, I gotta cut down. I gotta get some carbon on my bike and cut down some weight, but more so in my body. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'm 196. I want to get to 176, then hold 180. That's where I think I'm gonna feel my best. And when I did get down to that at one point, that is where I felt the best. Can't wait for class. 3-hour class today. It's gonna be a long one. It always is a long one. I usually wear my leather pants. It's not that far of a ride. It's a long class, so I wanted to wear something comfy. So we wore pants. But yeah, we also have plans for later. I might go take some pictures later, because I just got the carbon on. I want some fire pictures of the carbon, maybe some videos. So I'm hoping to do that later tonight, because hopefully it's still like sort of warm enough to do that. There's a couple gas stations over here with really good lighting, so that's my plan. I'll probably include that in this video too, but yeah, that's our plan for tonight. Get home, you know, eat a little bit, because all I've ate today is a bowl of cereal with some protein powder in it, you know, not too much. I have a lot of plans. I have a lot of things that I think I can discuss with and inform people. I think that's such a cool thing to be able to inform people, especially motorcycles. I love motorcycles. If I can help other motorcycle riders, you know, I'm not the best rider. You know, I've never been to the track. I've never gotten my knee down. But if I can help other motorcycle riders, oh, is that a Triumph or is that Yamaha? That's a Yamaha. That's sick. I love that color. But yeah, if I can help other riders with their fitness, I think that's super cool. If I can't help them with like their track riding, but I can inform them, you know, on their fitness and help them with their fitness goals and stuff, I think that's the best. But yeah, we're gonna park right here. I'll see you guys when I'm out of here, man. I'll tell you a little bit about what we did in class today when I'm out, because I think that's a good way to review, is to talk about it right after. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.
2 hours later.
All right, man. I was lucky enough to get out of class a little bit early today, about an hour early. So we're not riding home in the darkness. Took the ND filter off. Got a beautiful sunset over there. Still parked next to this Yamaha. Got my bike right there. Let's snap a picture real quick. Oh, that's a photo. Beautiful bike, man. Beautiful, beautiful bike. That's like a full stuck cage on it too. I wonder if he wheelies or not. Probably not. Let's be real. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bike. Parked next to this Nissan. They had a ride safe badge on it. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna ride home. We're gonna go a little different way. It's not gonna be that much different. Maybe a little bit more fun time. You know what I mean? Very, very long class, man. Those 3 hours, even if we got out early and got out in, you know, 2 hours, they're very hard to sit through. I'm not gonna lie. Sitting there for 2 hours and just listening and trying to take in all the information. We pretty much just talked about aerobic exercise the whole class and the effects it has on your heart, you know, the amount of blood you pump and the effect on your lungs, the alveoli size and stuff like that. The effects of overtraining, ligament, bone density, pretty basic stuff, to be honest. It's nothing like too complicated. Talked a little bit about ATP creation and how much creatine helps with that, and I've recently started taking creatine I think about a week ago now. Those classes, man, they're hard. They're very, very hard. It's a little chilly. They're very hard to sit through. Takes a lot of effort to be able to sit through that, man, because I'll be on my tablet, because I take notes on my tablet, and I'll be on my tablet like itching to scroll Marketplace or something. It's difficult. I'm not gonna lie, it's very difficult not to do stuff like that. So I had the same professor for almost all my classes. I think 3 out of 5 classes, right? I had the same professor. So that kind of makes it easy, and all of his classes kind of blend together. And so it's really just like digging in my brain, all the material I'm learning. There'll be days where, you know, literally yesterday we talked about half the stuff we talked about today in a different class, which, you know, that helps a lot. Still very, very fun. I really enjoy him. I wouldn't have, you know, taken 3 of his classes if I didn't enjoy his teaching style. Very cool guy. Very, very, very fit guy. Oh, my knee. I high-sided the Grom the other day and I tore up my kneecap. Yeah, plans for later, man. We don't really have any plans right now. We might go back out. It's kind of cold, to be honest. It's pretty damn cold. Especially when the sun starts to go down. It just starts to get really, really cold outside. The friend I was wanting to take some pictures with at the gas station, he's about 2 hours away. So, I don't know if that's going to happen. Also, my bike is like super dirty. I took it to the wash earlier and sprayed it down, but I feel like that did honestly more harm than damage. It took off like the main layer of stuff I wanted to get off, but for the most part it needs a full deep clean with like rags and soap and stuff. I hope the picture quality is still good, because without the ND filter it kind of changes a little bit, but I hope it's still good. I hope the mic sounds good. Honestly, the biggest part I'm worried about is the microphone, so I hope that's still doing good. I think I'm still gonna try to go to the gas station later. I'll try to vlog it. Maybe I'll just put in some snippets here and there, like right here. Here. If I go to the gas station, I'm gonna put right here, right there. That's the edits that I took. If I go to the gas station. If I did, yes, I'm gonna keep it in and just be like, you know what, I didn't go. But that's okay. Man, if there's one thing I love about Kansas, it's the sunsets. I mean, look at that horizon line, man. Like, you can see the orange peeking over. It is absolutely beautiful. I will say Colorado has some beautiful sunsets too. But I don't know, man. Kansas has this orange to purple colorway to it, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's gonna be sad when I move, because I'm moving away from here. I can't. Once I graduate, I'm done with Kansas. I'm moving somewhere warm, because it's like 70 degrees in Dallas right now. I'm jealous. But the sunsets here are beautiful. The purple hue to it is something crazy. I can't wait till we get like 7 o'clock sunsets, because what time is it? It's not 7. It's about 6:09. This is an hour off. But when we start to get 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock sunsets, it's going to be absolutely beautiful, man. We're only about a month away from that. Oh, hello, Camaro. Can't wait for that, man. Get to go out riding all night. Like, I could ride all night, but it's going to be cold. And honestly, I really don't like being cold when I'm on the bike. I feel like it really affects me a lot. I don't enjoy it. I don't know how people do it. I have a friend who literally does it all the time. He's like, you want to go out? And it's like 50 degrees, windy. It feels like 42 or like 40. And I'm like, no, I do not want to go out. Ooh, that is a nice Camaro. What is that? Is that an SS or an RS? I can't read with my visor down. I can't get over it, dude. The carbon right here, favorite addition to the bike so far. I mean, there's nothing like getting some clean carbon on your bike to really pop it out. On the CBRs right here, it's usually just a piece of plastic. A piece of black plastic is very boring. No shine, it's matte. But when you add this, it changes everything, I feel like, in my eyes. This is what you want all the black parts on your bike to really look like. And that's what I want, at least. I don't know about y'all, but I love it when there's carbon on a bike, especially this part. Man, that part is beautiful. Holy, that's a nice strut. Especially this part, man. This part is beautiful. Beautifully done with carbon. All my sport bike riders, let me know, do y'all like having mirrors on your bike? I know a good majority don't, and I don't like running mirrors, but when I'm riding with my girlfriend, there is nothing better than to have mirrors so I know that she's behind me. I thought about deleting them and adding like one bar in the mirror, like right here, so I can still see her, because I do like the no mirror look. I can't get myself to take off the mirrors, because I love seeing that, my girlfriend is safe behind me. Like, because I couldn't imagine, my girlfriend crashing and I'm just looking forward for like 2 minutes and then I don't know at all. Of course, now with the Cardos, it's a little easier. Having the mirror is like a peace of mind kind of thing. It really helps me out. Hell yeah! He loves what he hears. Gotta give it to the people. That's the best kind of interruption. If you're gonna interrupt me, ask me to rev it. I'll let you interrupt me every time. Oh, big ass bump right there. Oh, there's so much traffic. Nothing like it, man. Nothing like accelerating like that. It is flowing through traffic. You know what I mean? There's always so much goddamn traffic. I can't confidently cut through this. I'm I'm one to take risks, but like, if you're trying to cut through all this, like hard, it's just not even worth it. I'd rather get cold and wait a couple hours than to force my way through all this. That quick shifter and auto clip combo is so nice. Some fun in, man. I haven't cut up traffic in so long. It's fun. Be safe about it. Know what you're doing. This is the end of the vlog. I went to class today. I almost didn't, but I was like, I should make a vlog out of it. I almost just did it online, but I made a vlog out of it. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Hope you like the videos. I don't know how long this is going to be. Hopefully around 15-20 minutes. But yeah, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. See you next time, man. I can't wait.